He's calling the Lakers-Clippers showdown on Christmas Day at 8 Eastern on ABC and ESPN. He joins us in the Continental Tire Coach's Corner. He'll be alongside Mike Breen and Jeff Van Gundy, his finals broadcast teammates. They have called more NBA Finals events than any other team. We were wondering, good morning, Mark. We were wondering what poster you had on your wall growing up. So can we guess the one sports poster that you had?
Wow.
Well, don't tell us yet, but did you have
No, I'm trying to think. Did I have one? If I had one, go ahead and guess.
Oh, you were going to say that you're too poor to afford a poster? Is that what you were going to say?
We were fortunate just to have walls.
Okay, let me see. If I went around the room, who would Mark Jackson have on his wall?
I'll give you two guesses. There's two people would have been on my wall as a kid.
Basketball?
What the heck? You don't go on Family Feud now. I'll be for a hand.
But I would.
Okay, one is basketball.
And one is football.
I'm not going to give you the other guess.
I'm going to say
get it then.
I'm going to say Muhammad Ali.
That is one. Absolute one.
Bingo! Wait, how many points? I'm looking for Steve Harvey to put it up there on Family Feud there.
That's probably 80 points.
Okay, 80 points. All right. Who else wants to guess the poster Mark Jackson had on his wall growing up? He barely had walls, but the walls that he did, he had two posters there.
I don't think you'll get it.
Okay, Paul.
Only if you research me.
Okay.
I feel pretty good about this one. Bernard King.
Fritzy?
I'm going to go Bob McAdoo.
McLovin?
George Gervin.
George Gervin.
That's a great guess.
Okay.
That's three strikes, isn't it?
Well, no, Seaton's got to get a chance here. Seaton.
I say Bill Russell, but it's not.
Bill Russell. I don't know if they had posters of Bill Russell back then.
Is that his answer? Is that your answer?
That's his answer. Okay, I'm going to guess. Let me see. It wasn't Farrah Fawcett, right?
Oh, my goodness, man.
Okay, all right, okay. The Landers twins. Let me see. Who would you have had up? Walt Clyde Frazier.
That's an outstanding guess.
Oh! All right, who was it?
You got warm with Walt Clyde Frazier. You got very warm.
Earl Monroe.
There you go. The winner is Earl the Pearl Monroe.
Oh, well done. Okay.
I wore number 15 the whole early stages of my life.
Thank you, Mark. That's all we wanted to talk to you about. We appreciate your time, as always.
Yeah, happy holidays to you guys.
Yeah. Did you get a sense there was a passing of the torch last night with the Lakers and Bucks with the Greek Freak there?
I don't think that's fair. I think it's fair to say that there's another guy up there in the discussion with, several guys, the way he's played, not just this year, but the guy had an incredible year last year, and he was the MVP for a reason. So I think we forgot how great he's been lately. So he's in the discussion for the best player in the world, and he's been that way for over a year now. And I think it was awesome to see him on the big stage against greatness, accept the challenge. And, LeBron had a great game also. The Bucks are just a heck of a basketball team, and Giannis is a tremendous, tremendous all-time great player.
All right. Is he the best player in the game?
I don't think for me, it's not fair to say that right now because, LeBron James is still in the game, and he's still 17 years later playing at an incredible clip. So I'm going to give it to LeBron. I'm going to say Giannis is right there. Kevin Durant, even though he's out, is right there. Kawhi Leonard is right there. The way that Luke is playing, obviously James Harden. I mean, this league is in some tremendous hands.
Who's in better shape right now, the Lakers or the Clippers, since you have that game on Christmas night?
Both teams have a legitimate chance to win it all. I think that the Clippers have probably better depth and more. They got three guys they can give the ball to in Kawhi and Paul and in Lou Williams that can make a play when it matters most. I think, like we saw last night, that can be a tough task for the Lakers, when you pay attention to LeBron and Anthony Davis and dare somebody else to make a play. Now, they can do it, but will they do it consistently? I've seen those other three guys do it on the big stage with the bright lights, and they won't be affected.
What is the one thing that worries you about the Lakers?
Well, just what I said.
Okay. That's the biggest thing?
I think they need somebody else that can create offense to take the pressure off of LeBron and Anthony Davis, and not just offense that they create for them, but that special player or special talent or the guy that has the ability can get his own and make plays.
But that's not Kuzma?
Kuzma is a scorer, but he's a scorer that, it's a different way than the guys that I mentioned, for example, Kawhi or Paul or Lou. You give them the basketball, they make plays. I don't think Kuzma is that guy. He's the guy that can score in bunches, running, slashing, aggressively shooting. He's a heck of a player, but he scores differently.
Talking to Mark Jackson, ESPN and ABC NBA analyst, as he will have the call coming up Christmas night. That'll be between the Lakers and the Clippers. What is Kevin Garnett talking about? That the Celtics broke LeBron James, and that's why he went to Miami, because of the Celtics. Do you follow this, what KG had to say to Bill Simmons on his podcast?
I saw the headlines, and I understand the headlines, but they won a championship, and they beat LeBron James. Take credit. I watched those games. I covered a lot of those games. I didn't see a broken guy. I saw a guy that was defeated and lost, and to a better team at the time.
Well, you have the Celtics, who have KG Hall of Famer, Paul Pierce Hall of Famer, Ray Allen Hall of Famer, Rajon Rondo, maybe a borderline Hall of Famer. And he says, yeah, LeBron couldn't beat us 5. And I thought, does he even stop and listen to what he just said? It was LeBron couldn't beat our 5, and that's why he went to Miami. Yeah, he couldn't get anybody who wanted to go to Cleveland. And, KG didn't do anything when he was in Minnesota, when he had a roster similar to what LeBron had in Cleveland. So that Celtic team talks more trash than any other team, and they only won one title.
Well, if you're going to say that LeBron was broken, then therefore LeBron broke those guys when he left. I don't think it's fair. I think the Celtics were the better basketball team, and if you're going to say that, I would disagree with the notion that Michael Jordan broke Reggie and I.
Ooh. He came close, didn't he?
No. They were just a better basketball team, and he was the all-time great player. So give him credit and move on. I don't think it makes sense to go back and take shots in that type of way. Kevin Garnett is about to be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah,
well deserved, tremendous player. But at the end of the day, the Celtics won with an outstanding unit and an outstanding coach.
You got a Jordan story that I haven't heard?
Not one that I want to share with you. I think I'll keep it tucked away. I'm a guy that's
Whoa.
I'm not going to tell those stories. Those are great stories. I tell you what, an all-time great player, obviously, and an all-time great competitor across the board.
Yeah, I know, but give me a.
I know you're going to say I know, but I asked you the question.
Yeah, I did. I asked you a question. You got a great. I had Rick Carlisle on yesterday. He's telling all these Larry Bird stories. Yes.
Rick played with Larry, and they were, I went to Larry's house with Rick, so that's okay. You want a Reggie Miller story? I can give you one. A million of them. But
what's Larry Bird's house like?
Well, the funny thing is, Rick tells Reggie and I when we're playing for the Pacers, Larry wants to meet with you guys, and we're like, okay, well, let's go to his office or whatever. He's like, no, he wants me to take you to his house. So we drive about 30 minutes away, and we get to the house, and Rick doesn't even knock on the door. Rick opens the door. I'm like, Reg's my guy. He's my brother. I'm not opening up his door. I'm waiting for, and then all of a sudden, Rick Carlisle is guiding Reggie and I into the house, and he's going, Birdie. We're looking for Bird, and our head coach, an all-time great, is absolutely knocked out. 10 minutes later, we find him on the couch with the covers over his head.
Wait, he knows you're coming over and he's asleep?
He knew we were coming, and Carlisle is yelling Birdie all throughout the house, and finally his head comes out from underneath the covers.
I saw where Tracy Morgan endorsed you as the next Knicks head coach. That was nice.
I didn't see that. Well, I'm not going to lie. I saw it. They have a head coach, and he's done an outstanding job since taking over. I wish them nothing but the best. I look forward to one day being a coach again in this league, and I appreciate the love and support by Tracy Morgan, putting a stamp on me as a coach.
In theory, Would you want to coach the Knicks over anybody else?
In theory, I'd want to coach. There's 30 precious jobs in this league, and it's a tremendous honor and privilege to take the helm and lead an organization. I look forward to doing that one day.
You got a great job. As a friend, I would advise you to not take that job. Well, if offered.
Didn't I say 30 jobs?
I know. I'm just talking about the Knicks.
Take any job?
I'm just talking about the Knicks.
No, I'm not going to. There's 30 jobs. You would advise me not to take a job?
No, the Knicks job.
Okay. Well, I will say this. I do have an incredible job, and if I died 100 years from now calling all these finals and ended working for ABC, ESPN, and Disney, I'd be a happy man. So I'm excited about the privilege to call games. I don't take that for granted, and I'm calling games with people that I absolutely love. So I'm having the time of my life doing it, and I'm not a guy that's stressed out thinking about anything else. What
about Van Gundy? Is he dying to get back and coach?
Well, I can't speak for him. I'm sure he looks forward to coaching. I will tell you this. The guy has an incredible basketball mind, and having the privilege to have played for him several times, I will tell you he is as good as it gets as a coach. Nobody will outwork him. No one will be more prepared. And I'm proud as his partner, the job that he did, putting USA basketball in position to win a goal, and then listening to the players on that team, man for man, express how awesome he was in the scouting reports, his preparation, and his job as coach of USA. It's a no-brainer to me. If I was running a team, I would hire the man today, without a doubt.
Would you hire him over you?
Yeah, because I'm hiring.
Oh, you're the hiring. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, that means we both go.
Oh, okay. Are you second on the all-time assist list? Or are you third?
No. I'm actually fourth. Steve Nash has me by one assist, and he put his clothes back on. I'm like, are you kidding me, Steve? But when I look at the list and I see LeBron last night passing the great Gary Payton for ninth all time, and I'm looking at the 10 guys in the top 10, and I'm really just, a tear comes out my eyes when I see my name on the list, because those are guys, being a guy that followed the game, those are the best that's ever played. And I'm truly humbled to be on the list.
And there are tears that come out of other guys' eyes by saying, Mark Jackson had that many assists? Are you kidding me?
That dude? Yeah. That guy? The way you felt about me when we first met, you were like, you're trash. I'm like, are you kidding me, sir?
I didn't say
I showed you so much respect and appreciation. You didn't say I was trash, but you were not moved by my abilities.
Oh, not on the floor, but I was as a broadcaster.
Who comes up to you and say I can outshoot you? I mean, you got to admit, all these years later, you were out of line.
I was out of line that day, but I got into your kitchen a little bit.
No. I'm glad that I put you back in line by taking you on. I would
love to shoot against you again.
No, this is boxing. You're in the past. I'm not giving you a rematch. I'm not giving you an opportunity.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Okay, done. It's a done deal. We're gonna get it done now.
All I know is
I may even come to your home court to get it done.
I felt.
This is Mark Jackson you called. This is not Reggie Miller you called.
Wow. No, I wouldn't challenge Reggie. I would never challenge Reggie to a three-point shooting contest. And you know what I'm doing?
On a given night.
No, not Reg. And you know what I'm doing with you this time? You can't go top of the key. I'm taking you into the corner.
You're the challenger. You don't express the rules.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Okay, we're going to the corner.
All right. When you take over the Knicks, I'll come down there and
don't do that, man. Don't do that, man.
Hey, great to talk to you. Have fun on Christmas night. Best to the family, and always great talking to you.
Likewise, man. Happy holidays. Love you, bro.
Thank you. That's Mark Jackson.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV. Stream for free on BR Live or download the Dan Patrick Show app.